Hey guys, this is the second time I'm doing this video because I accidentally screwed something up. So anyways, so this is the AWS that comes with the Naval Strike expansion, is now out for the PC, and well, not the actual Naval Strike expansion, but just the weapons so far, except for the 338 or the SR338, because you can't get that yet unless you have the maps to go with it. Anyways, so yeah, this is the LMG that comes with it. You unlock it by, or in the main game, you can unlock it by getting 3 LMG ribbons and destroying, I want to say 5 vehicles, 3 or 5, something like that. I would go with 5 just to be sure. 5 vehicles destroyed with the support class, so like C4 or the E-Cat, something like that. As long as it's destroying and you're on the support class. So yeah, already you can notice this crazy freaking beta C mag, and it looks this gun looks a lot like the M27 IAR. So yeah, it's pretty cool. In real life, this thing is actually called the Ares Strike, and it doesn't look at all like it does in some of the photos because it's got this beta C mag on it. Otherwise, it'd have this really long, kind of awkward-looking magazine on it. But yeah, the iron sights are pretty clear on this thing. This thing fires at a steady 800 rounds, just matching up to the MG4 and the M249. So yeah, this thing seems more stable than the aforementioned. So yeah, I really like it. This thing can handle itself in pretty much every situation. Like, the rate of fire is nice enough to be able to handle itself in close quarters, and this thing is so stable that you can use it at ranges like I'm using. Like, it's a really accurate gun. And that Beta C mag really helps out with the reload. It might be a little bit more than the U100 MK5. But not that much more, like not to full extent. So yeah. What else is there about this gun? Well, I pretty much somehow I already got like everything I already wanted to say about this gun out. Like, it's really sweet. It's such a great gun. It can handle itself at any range. Its reload is really good for the LMG class, not exactly for a general class like the PWs and, all those small weapons like that. Those will be just but other than that, yeah. This thing is definitely probably going to be the MG36 or the M27 IAR replacement of this game, because this thing is just a freaking amazing weapon. The problem with that is that I don't know how long it's going to stay that way. Like, I hope it doesn't turn into a FAMAS game decision or like a UCAS decision, and I'm using decision, I meant to say situation. But anyways, I really hope it doesn't just like make it, well, once people start unlocking it and using it in the game and all that nonsense, I really hope it doesn't like get to the point where people are only using this thing instead of the MG4 and the M249, and just it becomes the new, FAMAS or H23 at the support class or whatever. Nothing against the H23, but it's just, to me it annoys me just because it's so overused. But, that's personal bias, and I hope I don't get flack for that. Whatever. Yeah, I'm just really concerned for this thing, because, like, it's like, how long is it gonna actually stay as good as it is? Like, what are they gonna do to it? Or will it actually stay like this? Because, like, a whole bunch of people on this server, earlier in the match anyway, were talking about, like, this is gonna just, hopefully they don't nerf this thing. It's just such a nice weapon. I mean, I understand the need for it if nobody's ever using the M249 or the MG4 again. I mean, that makes sense, but still, it'll suck if this thing just becomes useless, like the Cav or the Moss did for the first portion of Battlefield 3. So yeah. So do I recommend it? By all fucking means, yes. This thing is amazing. It'll probably become my new LMG, other than like the QBB 95B, or I mean QBB 95-1, and the U100. Those two things will probably stick in my heart forever. But this will probably be a new one. So yeah, that'll really do it for this video. I'm uploading these in kind of quick succession because tomorrow I had to leave for down south to Oregon to my mom. So yeah, I just kind of have to get these out ASAP. I'll be doing the SR2 next because I still have footage from that, and it's not that bad as the SR3. I mean, I'm really sorry about that. I just couldn't get any footage, and the server emptied out by the time I finished all that nonsense. So I just couldn't get anything for that thing, any good footage for that yet. So hopefully that was, you know, like satisfactory. And if it wasn't, I'll do another. I'm definitely gonna do another video on it in the future and on this. But this footage was definitely better than the 338. I'm going to call it the 338 recon. There's a lot of 338s in 1 sentence. Somebody count how many times I say 338 in this video and the SR338 video. That's not for you. So yeah, enough with that. So I still have to. I'm probably going to unlock the not the SR338. I'm getting really in the habit of saying that. The ARX, the SW40, and the SR2 in the main game, and then do a review of the ARX and the SW40 in the actual game instead of on an unranked server, like I did with this and the SR338 and soon to be the SR2. So yeah, a lot of that, I felt like a lot of that was just like useless words, so whatever. I'll just leave the rest of this footage up. There's a few kills in here. I don't make this gun look amazing like level cap just because it's such a desolate server really, and it's too big of a map. So yeah. Alright guys, I hope you enjoy. The SR2 should be up in a little while. So yeah, have a good day.
Spotted hostile, LAV. Foxtrot is neutralized. Objective Foxtrot is now under Allies objective